Hi, this is Terri. Welcome back to my channel.
You the hand.
I don't care. You're just messing with me over there. I
wanted to wait until you were done laughing in order to start the video, but I guess that's not happening.
Finn is just toying with me. Anyway, today's episode is a continuation of what I talked about in Tuesday's episode, which I will put up here. I am turning 51 on Monday. I think if I say 51 enough times, I'll get comfortable with the number because I really don't like it. So in Tuesday's episode, I talked about exploring doing a boudoir photography session and really seriously thinking about doing it, whether I've lost the additional 20 pounds or not. I think it will be great for me to accept who I am, regardless of what my weight is, and actually take a step towards, continuing to accept who I am and embracing unapologetically. I just think about all of the times when I've been kicked under the table because somebody else was uncomfortable with me speaking the truth, or somebody telling me to, shrink because they weren't getting the attention they wanted, and somehow me walking in confident and loving life somehow took up too much space and they wanted some of it. So rather than claiming their own space, they felt like they were in my shadow, and somehow I needed to back down who I was in order to give space to them. I was thinking through other occasions where I was told to be quieter because somehow me being vocal and me being loud somehow maybe also detracted from their existence. So rather than, once again, them stepping in, I was somehow a threat to their existence. I mean, the list goes on in the ways that other people's limiting beliefs about themselves manifested in ways where they told me to be less, that I was too much, that who I am was somehow a problem. And the good thing about going through midlife, where you run out of fucks to give, is that I'm at least giving myself the opportunity to let go of other people's limiting beliefs in terms of limiting how I want to show up in the world, and allowing myself to embrace who I am and not let other people's limiting beliefs become my own. And I've done that for decades, and it started when I was a kid, and even people who loved me did this to me, and I think that's the hardest part. So I'm doing all sorts of different things in order to embrace who I am, whether it's limiting what I see on social media so that I can embrace my own body positivity and, embrace aging in a way that is healthy and not being in massive denial. And also subjecting myself to images on social media or in other places of all sorts of bodies, all sorts of looks, and all sorts of people who are doing just amazing things, and appreciating that diversity rather than trying to fit into some sort of socially acceptable mode. I wrote down a couple of other things that I've been doing because as I talk about these things, what I'm finding is that it's easier to embrace who I am and to stop being ashamed of being vocal and speaking my truth and walking into a room confidently, feeling like somehow I need to shrink. And I'm like, no. I'm going to talk about this so that I can just call myself on it. I'm surrounding myself with people who do not try to make me less of who I am, and who love me for who I am, as I am now, and what I bring, flaws and all, because we have all of those. And I think trying to only celebrate the good and not recognize that we're human is, I think, it's really diminishing our overall human experience. And as I become more comfortable with who I am, I realize that I care a lot less about what other people think about me and whether I'm fitting into what they expect of me. And frankly, my dear, I just don't give a damn anymore. I mean, not 100%, and there are days that I'm not so great on this, but definitely taking this opportunity to shed all of that so that I can really, by the end of 2021, really go into 2022 as Terri Unleashed, because I will have let go of all of this garbage. It takes a lot of work, by the way. It is not something that accidentally happens. It's having to be very intentional about what I say, who I spend time with, what I look at, what I think when I respond to something. I mean, it's taking a lot of intentional work, in addition to working with my therapist and working with my executive coach, and just embracing who I am. So this is almost 51. And you know what? I like who I am. I like the way I look. I like the way that I show up in the world. This doesn't mean that I'm completely done with all the work that I'm doing, and I will continue, as I said, to be intentional about doing that work and being aware and putting myself in the right spots. It's all good stuff. It is absolutely all good stuff. Once again, it's all good stuff. I'm well on my way to 2022, the year of Terri Unleashed. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm allowing all this stuff to come up in 2021 to really position me for that. And I'm super excited. And now what to do on my birthday. I still don't know. Finn's going to be in class. Zeke has work. Adam's going to be back at school. My friends all work. It's a Monday. So
Mondays are the worst days.
I don't know if it's necessarily the worst days. We're recording this on Monday. We're just a little bit of a day late. We will have gone to the A's game. We will have had Easter. We've had family dinner. So it's all good stuff. But, maybe I'll just celebrate all of April and make up for the fact that I can't just do it on my birthday. And with that, I just want to say thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, let go of perfection, take some risks, and above all else, have some fun.